Hello everyone and welcome to my 6th Claymation Talk video. Today's topics are Saw the Final Chapter DVD, Lawnmower Trap, Elephant Trap Uncovered, Season 5, Season 4 Behind the Scenes, and Original Trap Reviews. Okay, so I have my copy of Saw the Final Chapter. I'm gonna tell you what I think of it, what I like about the DVD, and what I don't like. Okay, first of all, what I don't like about the DVD is that it doesn't even have like behind the scenes footage. It just has like the deleted scenes. The DVD menu, I didn't like it. It was like too simple. Jigsaw is only in like 2 small scenes. I mean, he's the face of Saw, so this is supposedly the last one. Why not have them throughout the movie? The same with Dr. Gordon. This was his big comeback and he was only like very small scenes, and I think his character was not well developed. The acting on the public trap was not too bad. I mean, some people were complaining before Saw 3D came out on theaters. Some people said that the public trap acting was terrible. To me, it was not that bad. I mean, the acting, the part with the love triangle and all that was kind of cheesy. But I think mostly the girl, she did a good job, a decent job, like with the screams and all that. Now I think they could have done a better job with the DVD cover, cause I don't know, I mean it looks kind of good, but to be the last Saw movie, it's supposed to be like something special, like maybe Jigsaw's face or something, but I don't know. Now some people believe the 2 pig mask guys at the end helping Dr. Gordon were the guys from the public trap. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to say I don't care, but it's just not important right now. I'm pretty sure there will be Saw 8, but not next year. I mean this year. I think maybe in about 3 years or 2 years, but I don't think this is the last movie. Now, do I want Saw 8 to happen? Well, I'm not gonna lie, I do. I want Saw 8, but they really need to take their time with it. I mean, plan something great, plan great story, great traps, because Saw 3D was completely rushed, and you can obviously tell. It was not well planned and well developed, and that's why many people didn't like it. Long ago, I said if I didn't see a longer version of the lawnmower trap in the Saw 3D DVD, I was gonna make it as my own, as my original trap. Well, half original trap. We didn't see it. It was just like 10 seconds as we saw it in theaters. So I will turn this trap into an original trap. With my longer version, my thoughts on how this trap, how I think it works. Because we only see Alex and Sydney, I think is her name, Sydney, I don't know. We only see them hanging and Alex obviously dies. But we don't know how they got there, how they wake up, and I think I have a theory of how they wake up. But you'll have to wait to see what I have in mind. So I will turn this trap into an half original trap, because it's not completely my idea, it's their idea. And I will make auditions for the 2 characters in the trap. Okay, so by now you all know the season finale for season 4 will be Elephant Trap Uncovered. Now, this is not Elephant Trap Part 4. This is like the video that ties the Elephant Trap trilogy together. This is where all the questions will be answered. Basically, is the interrogation of Danny after all the events, and you will see Tiffany, of course, and many interesting things will happen in this video. Now, of course, there's gonna be a trap, because it cannot be in the list if it doesn't have a trap. Okay, so the trap will be at the end of the video. I can't say which characters will be in the trap because it will obviously spoil things. I still don't have a date for this trap. It's still not completely finished. As soon as I'm sure I can release it, I will let you know and you can just enjoy it. Okay, now moving on to Season 5. Season 5 will begin production after Season 4 ends. Soon after Season 4 ends, because I need a break from these Claymations. I want to include one of my most personal anticipated traps in this 5th season. This is a trap I dreamt a long time ago. I know you think I'm crazy because I dream traps. But no, I mean I have Saw in my blood and my mind. I like Saw. I'm a huge Saw fan. I want to use this trap as the opening opening trap for season 5. Nothing is official right now, so we'll just have to wait. And of course, there will be saw through the traps in season 5. Some of the traps I want to do, for sure, one of the trap that will be in season 5 is the Jill's gold card. That will definitely be in season 5. Some other traps I want to include are the public trap, the lawnmower trap, and the horsepower trap, the car trap. Those are the traps I have in mind right now for season 5. Cause I gotta be honest, Bobby's traps, I mean, I like the cage one trap because it was very simple and it was a little interesting. But from there on, I mean, Nina's trap, the fish hook trap, was kind of good too. But the rest were just not good at all. At least not the brazen bull. That was just horrible. Okay, as most of you know, I always release the behind the scenes video before the season finale of every season. But in this case, I can't release it like that because I don't want you guys to see how everything will work in Airfan Trap Uncovered. So the season finale for the season behind the scenes video for season 4 will be released after season 4 ends. So after Airfan Trap Uncovered, I will release the behind the scenes video. Okay, and finally my original traps reviews. Starting with Airfan Trap, we have Jason, who's well, let's say a player who uses women just for sex. Basically he rapes them. And we have Danny, who's an accomplice of Jason. And the second one, which is a Spine Trap, we have Richard, who's an abusive alcoholic husband who beats up Tiffany. In Hatchet Trap, we have Danny's father. He's obviously a father who doesn't see beyond Jason. He hates his own son, Danny. He's a bad father and he was abusive. We have Calvin. He's Danny's cousin. He's a complete traitor and he only uses Danny for his purposes. Tiffany, who's the wife or ex-wife of Richard, she takes all his beatings, his abuses, and she just doesn't do anything about it. She's weak as Danny. Basically, Danny and Tiffany are like basically the same. They don't take control of their lives. In the Crucifix Trap, which is my 4th original trap, many people get that confused. In this one we have Sebastian. He's a priest, a father, I mean however you want to call it. He basically is a child molester who molested and abused, what is her name? I forgot. Well, the lady in the trap. Alyssa. Okay, Alyssa. Well, Sebastian basically abused and molested her child. The reason Alyssa is in the trap too is because she is a bad mother. She doesn't take care of Nicholas as she should have. That's why they're both in the trap and they both need to learn a lesson. In Ferris Wheel, we have 4 drug dealers. Nick is the head of the group. He operates all the drug trafficking and all that. Well, basically it's a drug traffic business. Jigsaw finds out about it and he puts them in the trap. Now I know some people have said that the Ferris wheel is a little exaggerated, and I completely agree. But this is just something I had in mind, and if I have something in mind and I don't express it, then I mean it's really just nothing. That's why I did the Ferris wheel. Okay, so my parents just came from the store, so I had to move to my room. So let's continue with the puppet trap. And this one we have Julian, who has the custody of his kids. He lied about ex-wife using drugs and all that, but he uses them as gadgets to steal in stores and take stuff that doesn't belong to him. He didn't even vet them well. He just didn't care about them. He was a completely bad father. In the bathhouse trap, we have 3 girls. Anna is the owner of a health clinic. She helps young girls with their health issues, but she uses this medicine to help them reduce their appetite, but she gives them overdoses, and that's why they become so anorexic and unhealthy. Basically, it's destroying their lives. The reason the 2 other girls are in the trap is because obviously there's many girls in the world who want to be so skinny that they become obsessed. Now, my most recent original trap on YouTube is the Venom Pipe Trap. In here we have two guys, two businessmen. One obviously is African American and the other is white American. So the trap is basically about racial conflict between those two guys. So this is, I think, the trap with most story, because it takes us back to when they were younger and less powerful. Richard, I mean, what is his name? I forgot, but the white guy, he was a little powerful because his dad owned the company. We have the African American guy who was working for him. So basically, the white guy was his supervisor or whatever. So back then, when Robert is his name, when Robert had the most power, he took advantage of Russell, who's the African American one. He took advantage of him because he had the most power. He obviously was racist and saw him as a minority. So now Russell moved on from that hole where he was, and now he's at the same level as Robert. So now they're both the same, at the same level of money and power. So now the point of the trap and the story is to face these two guys who are exactly the same at power level and money level, but in different color. Jigsaw wants them both to see they're the same, so there's no reason to be fighting. Okay, so obviously Robert, who's the racist one, he takes most of the blame because he's the racist one. But Russell also takes some of the blame because he responded to Robert's words and messages and all that. They're both constantly going at each other with negative propaganda through television, through radio, through newspapers against each other. That, I mean, like basically what you see on TV. My business is better, so don't buy from this business. In my opinion, when you have a business and you want to promote it in some way, you don't go and say, well, buy my stuff because it's much better than this guy's stuff. So I think that's just stupid. And if you are confident that your stuff is great to sell to people, then you don't have to go and say negative things about other companies or businesses. So that's my point of the trap. Okay, so that's 8 traps, 8 original traps. We have the 9th trap coming with Airframe Trap Uncovered, which will be the season finale. Then in season 5 we'll have the 10 traps. So that will make my first 10 original traps, which I'm really proud of. Okay, so I just wanted to take a quick review from all my previous traps, since air fan trap to the venom pipe trap, so you can get a better understanding of why the people are in the trap and why I decided to make the trap. Okay, so if you have any questions, please leave a comment and I'll be happy to answer your questions. Okay, so this is all I have for you right now. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for your support, for your help. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.